know for Shadowbringers, the relic weapons like
Don't suck.
well, just blow out the Heavenswords out of the way. Like I know some people didn't like the Heavensward ones because they were super gaudy. Well, like, you look at them and you can say like, yeah, whoever worked on that put a lot of time into it.
All I know is they're gonna have a hard time making me switch off the class Dark Knight weapon because it's just straight up cuts sword from Berserk, so which is a
I
really
didn't
big
feel
sword.
the same way. I hated my warrior axe.
Oh, yeah, the Heavens honestly the Warrior Axe from Heavensward is kind of which is kind of sad because I play Paladin a lot and I couldn't be any happier with what I got.
I should go back and grab that for my paladin at some point
I'm
too.
dead. Yeah. If you have like at least a 60, 70 crafter or gatherer, it's really easy to get. Like those like one of those 2 or 3 really long, difficult farm sessions are just so much or really trivial with a gatherer because you trade in for the blue script accommodations and turn those in. It's just like wow, why can't I hold all these accommodations? I just have like 500 stored up, which is probably rookie numbers compared to some people. I think it's admirable how some people just go full on. Just like they don't even they only have one combat job just for formality. Oh. Ah, yeah. I keep losing time because of my. I think I can close the distance with my dash and it gets me killed. I'm sorry.
It's fine. Death has no consequence outside.
Oh yeah, it just looks bad.
Oh my god, who gave me tether? Thank you. I never get tether and read.
Did someone give you the dragon leash?
Tether?
Yeah. I was about to call it the child leash, but that's not proper. That's paladin.
Oh, Ion Chair.
At South Rocks.
Oh, they didn't pull it to the middle of the boss. They're not doing it right. Look at them being over there, being all considerate.
Tank instincts. Sorry.
How dare you? How dare you, sir? How dare you?
If I was on my Red Major Samurai, I'll be sure to do it right next time.
Yeah, right in the middle of everyone and scream, I'm taking you all with me. I mean, I once watched somebody rescue their friend and do the Ion Storm, so that was pretty fantastic. Or rescue the Ion Storm E into the rest of the group.
Oh no, someone dropped it right behind me. Red Mage!
It was me, Dio. Oh yeah, some of the rocks here aren't smooth, so you just get stuck in them and you're like, why am I not moving?
Yeah, that's happened to me a few times. Oh my. That's the go outside one.
Oh.
I hope it's not as laggy inside.
Usually less. Avni has just so much graphic.
It's only been today though.
Yeah, I didn't notice any lag until we jumped into this one. I was like, why is there actually lag here? I guess because it's actually almost full instance, but...
Eureka's been weird for me for like the last week where I'm playing as a samurai trying to knock out my rotations. They just like, they cut off halfway through. Like, I don't know why. I hit the button, the attack goes off, damage goes off, and then my rotation just ends. Or my combo just ends, and I'm not sure what the hell's going on.
You're not fighting wind mobs, are you?
Wow. Please come back.
Don't worry, no, I'm not gonna pull that out. I have the child leash macro, but I don't think I should pull it out. It was mostly just for my friend, since he plays a Lalafell. whenever he logs on, I immediately switch to Paladin and start spamming the macro into free company chat so everyone knows he's online. He takes it well. I chased him across Kugane one time.
And what considerate boss? I'm already fire tank, so I can just leave this on fire.
Easy life.
Gotta exercise those tank privileges when they come.
Oh.
Dead.
Okay. Okay. Alright, okay. Good.
Ooh.
I was weighing my options, whether just to bring everyone down with me.
Anyone up at 2 want to ride or something? 2 or 3? I can drive up there.
I'm on my bike already.
Alright.
Oh shit, here comes Fat Chocobo.
The OG best mount.
That's a fact.
Oh man, I still haven't got my stuff yet. From the fate.
Oof.
Your attunement?
No, she's got that. She must mean that, like, her rewards. That's
The
some serious.
rewards. So what's on is the error you get for when you're like spamming abilities and stuff. Yeah, that's still going on.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
Uh-oh.
That was
Oh,
not good.
got my stuff.
I was afraid you were gonna disconnect and we'd lose you. It's like, oh no.
Oh no, it's been happening. If I disconnect, I know it. I've Comcast. I'll know it.
No. My
Oh, why?
condolences.
Alright, number 2. Where you at?
I think I'm in the right spot.
Map, oh map, oh map.
Oh.
I am
Now-
currently...
I'm not sure how
Try.
this... Ooh, go ahead.
I currently can't see mine, at least in relation to the map. This looks like correct location.
I'm not sure if this is... If people being in Bladesign Arsenal changes the power of the mobs out... Or the NMs outside. Not sure how that's handled.
So each is synced to each. So things outside only sync to the number of people outside, and things inside only sync to the number of people. Neither is combined.
Okay, so... It's not like people on the outside are screwed if there's a BA going on.
Correct.
That's cool.
I do not see the portal for this thing at 2.
They haven't appeared yet.
Oh, okay. I was
And-
kind of worried there.
Also, ignore the blues. Do not go into the blues. We are red. Everyone is red.
Yeah.
I was worried for a second. Like, I'm over here, and I'm like, I don't actually see anything.
Yeah, usually,
right.
I think like our portal comes in at like maybe the 3-minute mark.
That elemental's all the way over there. Meh.
Oh, where's the elemental?
Yeah, it's like far, far west. Okay, so don't take the unstable ethereal node.
Correct. Wait for it to go stable in 3 minutes.
Okie dokie.
Also, as a blanket statement for anyone who's new, you can, when you click on the red one, it will have no delay. You can do it while mounted. You can do it with aggro. You can do it while... So usually just stay on your mount and run at it and click it and go inside.
Yeah, because I don't think our section has any really terrible locations, but like lightning's got some real stinkers.
Somewhere right in the middle of packs of mobs, and it's a
Oof.
down.
The lion den, especially. I'd say if you're assigned a lion den, you should just bring stealth. Pop that, walk into the portal, and then when you're inside, like, you still have a second chance to rearrange your logograms. So what I would recommend doing is popping a remembered, and then your whatever your I think your wisdom, and then you can grab another remembered if you have enough. That's what I would do.
Got a Indomitable and Remembered up right now.
Okay, then you're good. You're good.
Yeah, you're solid.
Yeah, always do remembered first, and then your other thing. A little bit nervous there, Chief?
Nah, just something I ate.
Oh. Because the first time I did this, I didn't know what to expect. So I was a bit antsy, I guess. Clear the ramps. 30 seconds.
Now this mole is sitting right in front of it. Okay, good. He's going away now.
I think my favorite remembered was during Ozma. I died, I procced remembered, two meteors were dropped on our platform. I procced again, and then got hit by knockback.
Oh.
It's like, well, this is my life now.
Neato. Alright.
So prepare for people to start popping up into our channel. They're gonna merge.
Oh, look, a demon wall. How cute.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Greetings.
My marker, so none of my guys jump out. So if you see where the A is, that's where we be going, guys. So
Do you want me, even though I'm a DPS, to bring a protect just to make things easier? Or a shell?
I'm gonna grab a second refresh before I go here.
Do Fire Party, I will not refresh before the first boss, but I'll refresh between the first.
Hello there.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
I see what you mean by everything's reversed because it's south. That is confusing.
Yep. I have put mini lights on the correct side.
yeah, I just put it as soon as I got it. Like, no nerds. I mean,
I vote.
people.
No, you had it right the first time.
I do have protect refresh for ice.
So as tank, should I just keep my element or am I rotating it a lot like outside?
So that was related to my refresh comment. So I will not be refreshing before the first boss. So you may as well just keep your element until then, and then afterwards you can change it to auto when you have refresh.
Also, the more death you bring, the easier the run is.
Yes, when you switch from being full of anxiety to being confident, adding more deaths is. East side, if Fire Party, if you're ready, you can drop down.
Alright, light Light.
We have some tanks in need of protect. Thank you kindly.
I'm popping some right now. Go to the bridge. Even if I'm a DPS.
And since Earth is on west side, we'll just need any tank that has a healer to tank our side. So you can go ahead Zero if you want, or any tank on.
Nope.
Got blue eyes.
I got
My
exploded.
deck is interrupted. Who's actually tanking on like east side?
I don't know.
East side,
Yeah.
we have Ozzy
Oh,
from Ice. I will be keeping refresh up as best as I can.
as long as they know what they're doing. Interrupt.
That's why I don't.
Did we have perception? Are we gonna go without?
Oh, we do have a Dark Knight, so we can Living Dead, worst case scenario.
We have the guinea pig.
I have
I mean, valuable asset.
Someone check my
yeah.
cap early.
They gotta accept or defy it, but cannot deny your fate.
Your
Good
reward.
answer.
Jump into the trap. They ran and jumped into the trap.
Alright, for all those dying you, the Biblos, please don't stand in front of them or behind them, always from the side.
Or just death
Proc.
it.
Just death them.
Needs more death. Yeah, if you need me to guinea pig for traps, just tell me.
Nice.
Yeah, where are you at? There you go. Oh, wrong button. Oh, it's not like I can hear a real friends anyway.
Luviera, would you like to do
Oh my
me the
God.
honor?
Sure.
I'll hop off down and see how they're doing.
Okay. So Uwain switches elements between fire and ice. So when he is fire, he will do a fire attack combined with all fire spears in the room. So you want to be away from his element when he does his elemental. That's the main mechanic with Uwain. If the fight goes long because our DPS is low, which is fine, this is a frag run. But if it does proceed a long time, he's gonna summon hands that crawl at you. It's kind of like the final boss of Weeping City, or something you may have seen in Garabania, or you capture in one of those dungeons. If you look at the eye, it stops. If you look away from the eye, it comes at you. Your obligation as a person with the tether is to just bring the hand somewhere in the green circle so that it's close enough to people to kill for you. If we fail to kill it, they explode and wipe us. So your obligation is not having the tether, is to be like, oh shit, we got the hands, I better kill those. So stop damage on the boss and kill them. Everything else is just listening to calls.
Also, to let you know, the hands can be dead.
Yes, the hands can be death, like any other ad in this dungeon.
Alright, since he's starting fire, should I be the one to pull it initially?
Yeah, exactly. So that's the normal protocol unless we do otherwise. So you're fire tank, so he's all yours.
Alrighty. Are we waiting on prep? Because I thought someone was jumping out of chat.
Yeah, Dark
They're
Wolf.
still not clear. They're still clearing the hallway. So
Okay. Also, Uwain, which is our boss, has more HP than the other side. So usually, if DPSs are equal, ours will die immediately. The art side, on the other hand, will have to get theirs to 0 and then wait for us to finish.
Alrighty. Ready for the countdown start?
Can I get that in yell? Who is tanking? Which was the fire tank?
0, say something in yell so people can target you.
0F?
Yes.
I don't have last name. And rear. Gotcha.
yeah, no countdown. We wait. Give me a second. We're gonna have the west side come down to us, and they're gonna let know when they're ready to pull.
Okay. discuss is the Dorito thing. So there will be Doritos on multiple people. Stack up the Doritos on Uwain's butt, and people at the same time, regular kind of AoE circles will go out. Just take those away.
Doritos.
So
Dori-
stack the Doritos.
Doritos do no damage to people without marks, so don't worry about that. If you don't have a marker, you're not. Just let the Dorito stand on top of you.
I kind of want a Dorito now. Give me all
Hey,
your
Rivera.
Doritos.
Yes.
11:10 is the pull time.
Well,
So close?
Okay,
Oh.
that's like right
So
now.
close.
Okay.
No, wait. Let me go back and tell them to hold.
Okay.
And
Oh,
Be prepared.
rip
Okay, so just
cooldown.
go ahead.
Go ahead.
You got pulled. Just go.
Yes, I got pulled.
oh, someone jumped ahead.
That's fine. So first up will be a tank buster.
Actually, face him the other side, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to establish aggro on him.
Assume
Zero.
everything has a cleave.
Aggro's on 0.
Okay, great. Next up is going to be a raid wide damage. Following this, he's going to summon the spears. Just remark their location.
Aggro has swapped.
Okay, see the spear locations. Now he's going to give them an element. So he has fire. Go to an ice spear. Straight back to ice spear.
Shite.
Or any ice spear.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
Don't cast any skills and you're good to.
Okay. Then just
okay.
reapproach the boss.
I probably
Heavy
did.
heal.
Now it's going to be a tank buster.
Please shark me if you can.
Aggro's on 0.
Perfect. Next will be another raid wide damage in 8 seconds. Next, he is going to switch his element, so be prepared to switch your mage. Tank included. We will also be going to a fire spear now. The fire spear is in a different spot, so go to a fire spear. Okay. Next will be a tank buster in 10 seconds. Tank buster coming out. Next ability will be Doritos and markers. Doritos stack on the butt, markers go. Unmarked can stay on the butt. Okay, next we have a tank buster.
On Uzi.
And next will be raid damage. Good job, everyone.
Do we have any dead?
There is no chest here. The chest is at the join, but do not go beyond the second landing. Let the perception find the trap.
Perception.
Do we have any perception users? Alright, let's do this. It's not.
Looks like Ubi is.
Oh, yeah.
Ubisoft is a.
Deploying drone.
Okay. You guys can proceed to the top of the second stairwell. Watch out for
Hello.
patrolling ghosts and sprites.
Hello.
Anyone else casting death on the first mob?
How we
Hello,
gonna do
wonderful
that?
people. Hey.
Hello. Don't you lie to me.
Make sure to grab your chest.
Where's the cheese? Ah, there it is.
I would be grabbing the ghost.
Okay, sprite has been pulled and ghost has been pulled. I recommend sprite first.
not that the ghost, please.
The ghost is already dead.
Calca coming.
Watch out, Kalka.
Kalka has aggroed.
Face go away, please.
Nice step.
It's the centaurs that need to be reposed, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Centaur coming. Aggroed. Second centaur.
Centaur.
Eep.
One is dead.
Oh, yay.
Someone can sacrifice Luveria on West. I did not proc.
I got it.
Thank you.
Did not proc.
I'm right here. Okay. Thank you.
How'd that happen? Did you get aggro?
No, there was a death to one of the first ads.
That was on me. My bad. I heard the Calco and I tried to maneuver because I was too far ahead and I stepped into the AoE like a samurai would.
No worries.
Damn.
You know, he's not in here, but I was about to blame Drew for it.
I mean, you don't have to wait for him to be here.
Damn it, Drew.
Holy shit. Man, how many times did you have to roll to get those stats on that book?
Who spoke?
Your book, our scholar.
Well, it's
Now we
off
all have to
stats
look
are-
at him, so like...
The off stats are poop. I only got 250 crit.
Well, sacrifice a couple of humans, and I quote humans, and maybe you'll get more crit.
That would be nice.
If you sacrifice a Lalafell, you're gonna get something random. Well, no, it's true, so no Lalafell sacrifice.
I will take your stats over the ones I got right now.
Okay, so parties, make sure you have your waymarks up if you haven't put them up. And lightning tank, are you safe to tank Raiden, or do you need another tank?
No, I got this. I'm just putting out the markers.
Oh, I don't have a D marker.
I got the D.
D will be unmarked. Markers.
Alright.
Put it slightly off center, just in case anybody's easily triggered. There you go. Did we have a main tank?
I will be your main tank.
Sorry, who is I?
Dark will be your...
Thank you very much.
Okay, who would like to do our explanation for Raiden?
I'm not so good at the explanation part.
He does a thing, so watch out.
Yeah, would you like to do us the honor?
Wait, would you say me?
No,
Yeah.
I can explain.
Okay.
Please, thank you.
Okay, for anyone new to Raiden, he is very much like his instance or his Fate versions. The arena is really big, so one of his first moves is going to be to make the edges electrified. And then you're going to have a lot of lightning-based attacks we're avoiding. There's going to be one called Ame no Sakahoko, which is a big AoE, and bigger than you can escape from if you don't leave early. So we're going to instruct you to leave early. And then he backflips out of it and does an AoE that's a donut on the whole stage except for inside of his hitbox. So the process for Ame no Sakahoko is we call you to exit Raiden's area to D, then he jumps back and we get inside of his hitbox. That way we're avoiding both moves. Another one is a lateral Zantetsuken. He's going to exit the stage and go to either A or C off stage, and then put up his sword and electrify half the arena and zoom. So for that, we go to the center of the arena, and then we're looking for A or C for his appearance, and then we're moving to the side of the arena that does not have the electrified sword on it. It's kind of like Hashmel in Return to Iblis. At the same time, the reason we're in the center is he puts down major puddles, so our obligation is to be in the center, escape the puddles, and escape the side that's electrified. If you feel that you do not react quickly to these kinds of things, what I advise you to do is as soon as you see Raiden, run towards him. That means you're escaping the puddles, and you have more time to decide which is the safe side. Because he kind of does a feint with the sword. He waves it all around. So if you are uncertain, go to the center, see Raiden, run to Raiden, go to the safe. We will also be calling out the side to go to. Another complicated mechanic is called Cloud to Ground. So that's going to put creeping lightning across the arena. It's going to start at the rims and travel all the way across the stage. What we're going to want to do is we're going to want to sight the first one, go behind the appearance of the first one and wait. We're going to be baiting puddles. At the same time the puddles appear, there are going to be multiple tethers. So we're going to need to follow the lightning across the stage, escape the puddles, and break our tethers. As soon as those three things happen, we need to get back under Raiden because he's going to do another donut that destroys the arena. So I encourage you to run enthusiastically and with your salvation in mind, but not so far you cannot get back to Raiden. After that, he's going to be putting streak lightning on us. That is going to summon spears that he tethers to himself. The spears act like Ifrit nails. If you do too much damage to Raiden while he's tethered to spears, he will just kill us. So we will be calling repeatedly to not damage Raiden, kill spears first. Just put those spears toward the rim of the arena, not all the way in. And that is pretty much it. If we reach any further worse mechanics, we have gone very slowly and we're in danger of it. So you'll just see those things repeat. But good luck, everyone. Are there any questions I can field before we...
What is better, waffles or pancakes?
Waffles.
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 It's like you have a pocket for your syrup.
Exactly.
French toast.
Hey,
Definitely
my grandma
French
makes
toast.
some really good pancakes.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to throw my hat into the pancakes arena, even if I'm outnumbered.
Get some maple syrup and whipped cream going. Oh man.
I just eat them raw, but I'm weird.
Okay,
like-
can parties do ready checks and we'll get sorted.
It looks like there's. Oh, never mind. Somebody was DC'd for a second, but.
Wind ready.
Also, Raiden's mechanics have a tendency, any mechanic that kills you has a follow-up. So if you die once, you'll probably die if you're a remembered proc. That sucks in advance.
Happened to me earlier.
So what you're saying is if I'm gonna die, living dead, and just accept both my deaths.
Right.
In a nutshell, yes.
Waiting on Earth and...
Remember, if you got food.
Earth and Wind?
Wind's ready.
Earth is ready.
Okay, perfect. Then we're all ready. Let's make our full time 4:05. So where is your time? 4:05.
So LB2 at 403.
Correct. LB2 at 4:03. LB1 at 4:04. Pull at 4:05.
Are you ready? Hey, no fapping while you're on the chat.
Clunk, 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 clunk.
Okay, LB2s.
Least sugar material.
And now LB1s.
Remember, first is raid wide. Tank Buster. He's electrifying the edges of the arena. Stay in. Range can go ahead and start moving out.
Don't mind if I do.
Get out. Get under the boss. And then he's leaving. He's at A. Run right, left. Oh, they're right.
Oh, crap. Uh-oh. Hit me.
Wow,
Oh.
I still made it.
I was like an inch from making it.
Raid
Huh.
wide.
Sack worked.
Lancing bolt, spread loosely. If you get one, run it to an edge. Everyone else in the middle? Alright, stop DPS on Raiden, hit the spears. One spear left. And back to Raiden. Raid wide next. Booming Lament after, get ready to move. Move out and stay out. Exit flares. They're at C. East. Stack and right at C. Bait puddles here and then run straight.
Oh, how did I not make it?
Get under the boss. Raid wide after.
No proc.
X flares again. Heavy mitigation during this stack.
Entire defense.
They're south at D.
Dead.
Oh, nice.
I cast death.
Good death, good death.
Good work and nice calls, Aurora.
Thank you.
Yeah, very good.
Anyone involved in sacrifices, make sure you get your chest first.
No trap at entrance.
God, that sucks for me.
I died on the last mechanic.
That's how you know what the mechanics hate you.
I'll take Luna.
Okay. We'll get Drew.
Dead samurai.
Actually, I think he's a Dark Knight right now.
Stephen Morris. Let's go with like, I'm gonna go pray on his face.
Trap is on the other side of the room.
Wait, what happened?
I'll do deployment since.
Yeah, is the hallway clear here for pulls? I guess so.
Well,
Scribe and I pulled.
yep.
Should I not be up there?
Yeah.
Oh,
Trap's on the other side of the hall. Other side of
Okay,
the room.
okay.
Okay, cool.
Oh no.
I'll need to cover Zach. I did not proc.
Provoke pull.
I've got you.
Okay.
I've got lover.
Guvaria.
Yeah, I got you.
I got a lover.
Lover.
Make loving.
Thank you.
McLovin sounds like something you get from McDonald's.
Dark's pulling with death.
I'll get Sharon.
Aw. Rip.
Correct.
I knew what happened, but apparently that didn't happen.
Pretty cash money if you did. Got the proc.
Can you imagine that happened?
Only
It's
procs
always
when
good
you
to
don't
try
want it
things.
to.
Ah, healer.
We got you. We got you.
Dark
prices
Knight
are
won the
resolved.
healer.
I warned you already, man. Don't let me die. I forgot I only had one up here. Oh,
Who wants to
Provoke
chance
pull.
Any more of that, D?
Nice.
Nice death.
cool down.
There's some right there, apparently.
I got some of the deal.
Massive.
Both pulled.
There it is.
Pulled aggro for a moment. Light flashed before my eyes.
Okay, trap found.
Kafka.
Deaths are indeed resolved, right?
Yes, that's correct. Everyone's alive.
Center.
Right.
Left. It was right earlier.
Alright.
Triangle.
Warbird. Don't trigger me like this.
Lumberjack. I really did it.
What, he gets to claim his prize, but not me?
Exactly. Favoritism.
You lived that through it.
Alright, in this hallway, no
Hooray.
size, no foes, the walls are not real, so you can pull the trash out. And then you will die.
The walls are not real.
You say a size? Okay.
No!
I've never seen anyone do that yet. I kind of want to see what happens.
I mean, I'll do it right now. You want me to?
Jack said these.
As
No, you
long
won't.
Save it for the meme night.
as I'm not the sacrificial Lala.
There should be like a Lala that should do that. So we can all back off and let him get murdered.
I am not doing that size in this place.
You volunteer.
Okay, so
Yeah,
I'll pull
what's
the
out
sprite,
now?
I'll pull the
Oh, it's
Beam
pulled.
Knight should be 1 tank, 7 healers, a size everywhere.
yeah.
There's nothing that's gonna sneak up behind us, right? I ain't gotta watch my back, do I?
Yeah, I was gonna watch your back.
I don't want to be back here in the back of the pack and something snipe me. Like, got your black ass. Like, no!
Drag you from the foot back in the room. You're like screaming. Let me go!
Oh no. It just got dark quickly.
Maybe the first one to die.
We got like fucking thing back here.
Yeah, somebody pulled from lightning.
Oh my god. Okay.
You see? You see?
It came for him.
told you.
Sprite is pulled.
I told you.
Oh,
Zach,
God.
Everybody grab
prioritize
something.
right.
Sorry, Lumber. You were too. I was too late.
I managed to save like one person there by killing them really fast, but
That's half the battle right there.
I told you we should have left him in the bag.
Silence going out.
I guess the sprites are pretty bad in here.
They can banish you if
They
you're
can
not
send you back to base.
Oh, wow.
So
That's
you
pretty
gotta
brutal.
support to bring your ass back in here.
I didn't want to think what that would hurt.
Trap and lightning, ice, and water.
Any sacks available for Lumberjack?
I can like slash prey on his corpse a bunch.
He got chopped down. Get it? Chopped down. Lumberjack.
Hang on, I think I might be onto it. No.
I think I almost got it.
Nope.
I'm gonna wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, start busting out laughing. I finally got it.
Glad it didn't go in.
Holy
Like I
shit,
told
that
you.
guy was onto something.
One would say Eureka.
Hard.
Oh.
Nice. Hold on. Stay up.
Like Eureka.
We got a dead Lollipop back here.
Everything is
Isn't me.
That's next.
The sacrifice has been made.
No more traps.
for the greater good.
Well, let's get the knives out, make some potato stew.
Harvest dance, harvest dance.
Gotta get that peelers.
The blood moon is nigh.
Ice and lightning. Or water and lightning.
So water and lightning have the traps.
Yep.
Wow, 4 misses of death.
Man.
Way to cheat death. Yeehaw.
You're gonna get shunned for that, you know that, right? Get a sprite over here so we can banish him.
I'm gonna wait for that
gotta-
guy to move before going further.
Nice.
Gonna shook your healers. Get about 5 sprites and just shook your healer.
No more traps.
Not my problem.
By the way, save the sacrifice on the Salala until we get the portal. We can try to. Not that I'm specifically saying Lalafels are second-class citizens, but if you imply.
So you're insinuating Lalafels are half of a man?
I mean, they have the height for it.
Not if Wait, what if they're female?
Half of a woman then? We're not picky. Unlike you humans, Lalafels aren't racist.
They just process
I just think Lalafels are the most racist. They hate every other race.
Implying we're all human? What the hell?
I know. As an aura, I'm offended by that.
Yeah.
Okay, you're humans with cat tails and scaly bits.
Well, you're just by that logic, you're just a really short human.
Exactly.
There is still a trap in lightning
I mean, everyone's a short human compared to Rose.
on the left.
Hey, auras are pretty close. Male auras, at least.
Don't go in unless you're a tank. Let him pull him out.
Just wait until you get an all run so raid.
It's okay. We're gonna have tiger men pretty soon.
Big muscly furry
Cat
boys.
daddy. Oh my god.
So who is going to be a cat daddy?
I'm going to be a cat daddy.
I'm gonna be a bunny girl.
Oh.
A real mom.
Bunny girl.
Please
Where
don't
my
say it
bunny
like
girls
that.
at?
What?
Oh, yeah.
Please don't say it like that. You're gonna have so many like male coats like begging to be just like you.
No longer cat boys, now cat men.
This is as long. This is as far as I could be across.
I should go ahead. I should go ahead and make my character and name it Playboy Bunny.
So
Was
our
there heavy
sacrifice.
server lag? Is there heavy server lag right now or something?
Who's gonna sacrifice on the Lala? On Cicero? So I recommend that person stand at maximum casting range, pop your sprint, then do sacrifice, then run to the portal, jump in the portal when you have 3 seconds.
When I have 3 seconds left?
Yeah, that should enable the cutscene for teleportation to nullify your doom. Make sure you're at maximum sacrifice range.
Okay.
I know we've got a bunch of new people in here. That's why I'm yelling chest positions.
That's fine by
And
me.
then sprint for the portal, jump in at 3.
Trap should be to the right in the back. It's not near the entrance.
Got it.
Oh my goodness.
That's just enough distance, it looked like.
Yeah, that was perfect.
Yeah, no, I think any further I wouldn't have made it.
I thought you guys were making cat puns there. Perfect. Further.
Nose has been pulled.
I'm not sufficiently drunk enough for these cat puns.
I was sufficiently hungover enough to.
I don't even drink, so.
Neither do I anymore.
Uh-oh.
Pepe.
Hit the long stocking.
I did progress.
I did the magical unbreakable rule. I brought my hip flask full of rum to a 21st. And everyone kept buying me pints because of said hip flask. So I got a little bit drunk.
A little bit inebriated.
Well,
Oh, wow.
inebriating would have been the step under. Yay, Bane.
Okay, lots bold. Be careful here.
Bane. Bane.
Are these walls real? Can I use their size?
Yeah. You can hear.
The architecture in this room does work, yes.
Put your ear against the wall and listen for voices.
Alcohol?
You'll know you're in the right place when you hear, "Get out."
Get out. Get out now.
I don't know, dude. I'm alone in my room and I'm hearing 56 voices right now, so I'm pretty sketched out, to be honest.
Lance is at that party.
Listen, that's just the rest of your
My
rank.
bad.
Don't worry about it.
Isn't
You can hear
like
the support party that's not here.
isn't like half of those like 50 odd people in the exact same situation?
There's a drunk Irish man in my computer.
Well, I'll have you know I'm not Irish, thank you.
Actually, I think it's all in our heads.
Scottish. Oh, he's Scottish.
Oh, I can't do anything about it. Okay.
I think it's about an Irish accent. It's not that hard to do.
Oh wow.
Oh, we're gonna learn at the end that you're not actually from the UK. You're just
I'm Scottish. I'm in Scotland. I can look outside and see Scotland. It's all good. Just, you know, going outside is everything.
Howdy, y'all. I'm from down on Texas.
Hey, you watch your tongue there, boy. I'll cut it out.
Is it true everything's bigger than in Texas?
Yep, mostly they're fat asses. Dallas is the most obese city in America.
Give it up, boy.
Calling you out.
You're gonna get a visit with my motor scooter.
I mean,
Run your ass down.
Walk out of it. Walk out of it.
Dude, I'm in Canada, dude. Most cigarettes bummed per capita.
What are you talking about? You guys are like the most politest people on the earth. I mean, saying sorry there should be capital punishment.
Can I bum a smoke, eh?
You know what I
Sorry
mean, eh,
about
bud?
that.
real.
You know what I mean, eh, bud?
If you're gonna do the
My girlfriend's
Start off,
Canadian, and like, she says sorry 1,000 times a day.
I thought it was sorry.
Traps found.
Hey, I've got a bag of smokes I got at the Res.
That hits too close to home.
Are you close to a Res or some shit?
The hell are you
I
doing,
live in
lumberjack?
Alberta. I live in Alberta.
Oh shit, there you go.
There's everywhere. Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm in
Okay,
Ontario.
so now that we have the hallway cleared out, you're going to be waiting for perception to find a trap in your elemental room. Then
Trap's
go
found.
to the door of your elemental room and go in the corner once your trap is found.
How do you know
We'll be
which one's
spawning these
elemental
enemies,
room?
and I don't know who's in charge of this run, Dark.
Yes. So I'll leave it up. Vote. Are we going to AV?
Yep.
I think we definitely should. I think.
Sounds good.
Confident.
I'm just gonna follow my scholar.
Sure.
I propose the suggestion. Does anyone not want to go to AV?
I went the wrong way. I flagged
There
you.
you go.
But I got nothing going on tomorrow.
AV it is. Minions for everyone, except from all of you, mainly for me.
All right. Since everybody decided to go AV, just you know, once everybody go into their rooms. Once you're ready, please tank stand in your portal.
My tank is too busy dancing with stripper shoes on.
That's usually what tanks do. Is he a Lana probably?
No, it's lumberjack.
Oh,
That's
well.
Jack always.
Alright, Jackson, you can go ahead and stand in the portal.
Took my advice. I said there was too much boots on his previous boots, and now they are kind of like stripper shoes.
Support. So what we do? Should we return?
I think you have enough people outside to do the fate. It's just you don't want to count on them, so
Alright, so I stand at that thing, but not on the trap, right?
How many people have outside?
If we want, we can just send 1 or 2 people out to make sure we have dispel covered, but I think the zone will take.
Yeah, I think we have plenty.
Oh yeah, the zone definitely not gonna miss out on 30 crystals.
Okay, I believe Dark will be getting the portals last, so if your party has completed the ready check, your tank can stand in the portal, Dark will go in.
Okay, we have ice is ready.
Okay. Wind ready?
Wind is ready.
Bird's ready.
Ready.
Okay, if we could see there.
Fire is ready.
Running in there, guys.
Fire is ready.
Nice.
For any new guys, AV is considered to be much easier than any other boss.
Yeah,
Some
that's
just needs
not
a
bad.
DPS check.
Oh no, I didn't know there was going to be someone there.
I guess both.
Oh my god, 6 death misses.
Make sure you're in defensive.
Oh, my bad. Sorry, Dark.
Hold a second when you're ready.
Second fold. Watch out.
Earth is done.
Lightning is done.
Is this what spawns Trist out front?
Yes.
Last time I came here, we never made it past this part.
Fire is done. If your party's done, you can go to the closed door.
Ice is halfway on a last stand.
Oh, spooky.
I'm going to exit the zone to get a dispel and also to refresh my logogram since we're continuing. So I will be back on some.
Thought I muted myself there.
Five, four, three, two, one. Ice is complete.
Ice is out. We out like ice is.
Fire group, I'm going to drop party so I can get a party to ensure I get gold on the fate.
Have fun. We'll miss you.
I'm scared.
It's alright. I'm here with you.
You have adults all around you.
I need
That does not make me feel better.
That seems scarier.
Stranger danger.
Oh my.
Yeah, the way that was said just makes me feel fear. There's adults all around you.
Wait, what chest?
There should be a chest with 3, then 6, then 1 so far. And then another one.
Okay, so there's no chest after the rooms that we cleared?
3, then 6,
Yeah.
then 1, then another one. Okay, cool. So we should have 12 if we had 0.
Yep, 12.
Alrighty, cool.
Sorry.
Okay, so I did miss one. Because I have 11.
The chest was in fire room on the wing that we.
Was it fire? I thought it was ice.
I could be wrong, but I thought it was fire. I marked it for my party, but I've left it now.
Whoops.
All I know is
6, 9.
supposed to be a total of 11.
11. I'm gonna say, oh, that's 11. I'm like, hold on now.
Three ones.
Is that 3 ones?
Mm-hmm. 3 ones.
Okay. So there's a chest in the room that we cleared. The ice or fire?
Should be ice.
Okay. So I was back in the room we were in.
All you aggro guys, all you aggro.
Aggro is for the DPS. What are you talking about?
Aggro is a myth in this place. Let me drop for it.
It's like the same line of thinking as everything has a cleave. But no, it's all got cleaves.
I do not see a chest in this room.
There's the centaur. Sleep.
Support fate is going pretty well.
Hooray for support fate. I can use those crystals though.
Oh, come on. Like that, not proc.
Repose has a purpose.
Should we assign tanks before everyone goes AFK?
Yes, that would be nice. So we're gonna need the main tank for AV. Who would like to main tank AV, guys?
I'm gonna go look for my chest.
Godspeed.
Yes. Take me with you. I don't want to go by myself.
Alright, since no one wants to, I will main tank AV. I will need Wyvern 1 and Wyvern 2. Two tanks for that. Wyvern 1, Ozzy, Jack is Wyvern 2. Awesome, let me mark it, guys.
Now, if only we had a bard. Give it that speed boost. Give me that speed juice.
Who's gonna maintain so I can focus
Can-
them and give them Blackest Night?
Death does work on the wyverns, so if we can get a count of how many deaths we have, put an X in your chat. Three, 4. Just 4?
Oh, wait a minute. I don't even know where the hell everybody's at.
It's over there, the one that we missed.
Oh,
If you want to go AFK,
okay.
use your HUD layout, please.
Yeah, if you don't, you will get kicked out for being idle time. So go to system, HUD layout.
HUD layout.
It nullifies the AFK timer.
How do you do that now?
It's there.
You press escape or whatever, you go to your system, and then go to HUD layout.
Oh, HUD layout. Okay. Nice.
Wow, I never knew that in all my time playing this game.
Now see,
Yeah.
what,
Now that I can
what I
AFK
had,
anywhere.
what I had did was put myself on auto run, and I pushed the arrow button on my keyboard, so I'll just keep running in circles.
I like that.
Why everybody looking around like, what the hell this guy doing running around in circles? Like, I'm AFK, motherfuckers.
So out of curiosity, why did we AFK at this part? Are we waiting for a fate to spawn outside?
The fate is up. We have to wait for it to clear.
Oh, I see.
They're at 88%.
If someone's group doesn't have protect and shell still, line up in front of me and I can put it on you. So I'm trying to target everyone to see who still needs it.
Well, who is me?
Golden lady, golden healer lady, Luna. Come to me, come to me.
Sorry, I've also been doing it too, just to keep myself busy.
Okay. Yeah. I've been targeting like
Crazy.
everyone, but I don't know who's missing it. No, you got it. Oh, you don't.
Do I?
Come here, little baby.
No, he's my back. Oh.
Little shitty little baby.
Here,
I kind of like how when you do that, you just kind of throw your pelvis out there in front of my face.
Yeah, I just throw my tits at you.
Take your shell, damn it.
Wow. So, you can have a new line of profession if you want.
The oldest profession.
Can I have? Can Lalafell over here have bravery, please? Because I want to be like a lion, but I can't, because you know.
Oh, are you right here jumping?
Yep.
You're just gonna need Fantasia for that when the expansion comes.
Yeah. Wait, that was shell, not bravery. I want bravery.
What do you think I am?
Brave. Yes.
I am a very tall Lala.
There you go.
No,
I like your blue eyes.
I'm
thing.
sorry, you need another one? Hang on, I got you, Chief.
Dude, I love that. I love that it takes so long to fucking buff everyone. People's buffs are down to like 21 minutes by the time I'm fucking getting another.
Right, whoever just gave me bravery, you're the real MVP. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, don't worry. Those shells will protect you well.
Oh, someone actually gave me bravery, so yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Damn, Alraz.
I want to be brave.
Yeah,
I'm
pick
a
on the
brave
Auras.
boy.
Yeah, pick on Auras. Whoa.
No, I love them. They all look
No.
good.
I heard damn Auras, as in damn you,
Yeah.
so, yeah.
Well, like, damn y'all for looking hot. How about that?
No.
Yeah.
Nope.
Alraz look hot.
Well, I have bad news. The support page just reset.
Oh no.
Maybe like a handful of nuts. I'll be right back.
So, yeah.
Should we come out and help?
There's
Okay,
not time. There's only three.
Why didn't
three
you
a minute.
get good?
My party died to every dual cast, and I was raising one of them, and he got off a Mighty Strikes Meteor before I noticed.
So, True Virtue will not come off then because of the support fate.
So what does that mean for us? in
That
here?
means that AV will remain invincible, and you cannot engage.
Wow.
Yep. So this means we're gonna call off the run, gentlemen.
Oh, we don't have to call it off. All right, we could just do this over. Everybody in for doing it again?
We could
3
just stay
minutes.
in our parties and do it again.
At 3 minutes on the clock, do you think we have enough time to exit and kill support fate? Everybody, just to get the crystals? Or is it not
Support
possible?
fate has 3 minutes and is at 100 health.
No.
That's a possible no.
Yeah, that's a hard no. Hey, well, everybody return to base. Unfortunately, we cannot clear AV.
Everybody pull out.
Well, I guess I'm stopping here again.
Yeah. If you feel like, if you want to talk to your parties and you want to do another run, I'll leave that vote to you guys.
I'll do another one. I don't have a life.
Kinda what they said.
I don't have a life either. So just see who.
Oh, how many of these fragments do you need to upgrade a piece of armor?
Every piece
Depends on the piece of armor.
21 on gloves, 35 on the other ones. Like,
Go and talk to.
chest and fucking pants
Other-
for 35.
Crypt and cloth chest is better than actual, +2.
Fire party, can you pick up Luberia again?
What's going on?
Tell us your party leader.
Boots or gloves first, boys. Boots or gloves.
Oh, we're leaving?
Gloves, definitely.